Hello, and welcome to another Lolita dress review. In this video, we'll be looking at Rainbow Dollhouse by CC Cat. Rainbow Dollhouse comes in 3 cuts: a JSK, a salopette, and a one-piece, surprisingly enough. I didn't know it came in a one-piece until I saw it, so that's interesting. It also comes in pink, sax, yellow, black, and mint. I apologize for the lack of photos of the OP. This image of the promotional is the only other one that I could find. I am certain that if the OP comes in pink and sax, that it probably comes in yellow, mint, and black as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't find photos though. For the purposes of this video, we're going to be looking at the black salopette. This dress released in 2020 and it was extremely popular, especially with those fans of OTT Suite. And can you really blame them while looking at this print? I think not. As a matter of fact, the entire dress in itself is just filled to the brim with gorgeous and adorable details. While I'm definitely surprised that an OP exists, I don't see a lot of people talking about the salopette either, which I find interesting because I definitely prefer this cut of the dress the most. As you can see at the top of the dress, it has 3 heart-shaped bows. And a little bit lower, there is a pink bow on the bodice, with some white lace with polka dots. There are also 2 heart-shaped buttons and another bow in the center. There is also a big bow on the waist, and it cannot be removed. Going lower, we start to see that very gorgeous and bright print. And moving at the bottom, we can see that there is actually a double layer of lace. One of them is a bunch of hearts, and the bottom one is a bunch of polka dots. One of the reasons I prefer the salopette is because I think the JSK is quite long, especially on shorter Lolitas like myself, so if you're interested in picking up this dress and you're a bit worried about the measurements, I would definitely go with the salopette for it to be a little bit less long looking. I don't know about the measurements of the OP off the top of my head, but I do think that they are similar to the JSK. The straps of this salopette are interesting. As you can see, the buckles are actually heart-shaped, which is a very cute detail. Looking at the back of the dress, there are 2 squiggly lines on each side, and they're in pink. The back otherwise is covered in polka dots, as is the bottom of the dress behind the print. The rest of the print is the same as it is on the front. Another detail that I forgot to mention is this lovely heart-shaped lace that you can also see on the sides of the bodice as well. This dress actually comes with a built-in petticoat, so it gives you just a little bit of poof even if you don't have one. Starting at the top of the print, there are these gorgeous streamers with rabbits, bows, and windows before you move down and see the main focus of the print, which is of course these gorgeous bears and rabbits living in an apartment complex of sorts. There are so many beautiful bright colors, pinks, yellows, there's purples in there, sax, there's white. There's so many colors, and there are definitely tons of different ways that you can accessorize with this dress. I believe that some of the details are actually different colors based on the colorway of the dress that you have. For example, I think the pink streamers that you can see right here are actually a bit more gray toned on the mint colorway, so do keep that in mind. Regardless of which colorway you pick, there's still a ton of different ways to accessorize here. Here's another look at those cute bears. I love the fact that they're wearing Lolita. As you can see, one is wearing a bonnet, and there's also a bow on it as well. If you look closely at the rabbit, it also has a ribbon on its ear, kind of like a KC, and has a bow tie on its neck. The logo CC Cat can also be seen across the dress, and there are some stars and hearts hiding back there as well. It's extremely unfortunate that CC Cat ended up going out of business, and as such, it's a bit hard to find these dresses, but it is quite popular even 2 years later, so I'm sure you'll be able to find it for yourself on the secondhand market. The Sawa pet is a little bit harder to find on Western sites from what I've seen, but it does pop up quite frequently on the Chinese secondhand market. Overall, I'm very happy that I picked this dress up for myself. It's so fun to wear and to accessorize with, and if you're looking for it yourself, I hope you're able to find it. Thanks for watching, and tune in for more Lolita dress reviews in the future.